There's his new starter. Yeah, looks good to me. It's a little broken right there. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely junking that. Yeah, significantly better. Alright, guys, here's our new starter solenoid, which we're definitely going to put on because we might as well. I mean, I don't know if the other one's any good or not. And it's possible that the solenoid went bad after the starter went bad. You never know, so just change it. It's nice that everything came in this kit. And it looks like that third starter bolt I was thinking of actually goes in the case that goes here, and it's right there. Sure hope this works, because my son's been excited about this one. Alright guys, we decided it would probably be better to put the cover back on here before we want to move over there. That way we're done. There's a little bushing right here, and I believe that's what the Bendix here rides in. I put a little bit of white lithium grease in there, which I'm sure we didn't need, because this is probably like a nylon or something like that. But you know, I don't know if it can hurt or not. I'm sure somebody won't like it, but hey, this is all cleaned up. We're going to put a little bead of silicone on here, just real light, and then we're going to try to put that back on, and then we'll move over to the other side. Of course, this thing was actually missing a bolt, so I found one in my junk drawer to put back on. And like I said, we're going to do this and then move over to the other side. Alright guys, we are going to get this cover on before we move over to the other side. I went ahead and cleaned the old, well, it wasn't really a gasket, it had a little bit of this on it, but I had it cleaned it off. I think I set him before I cut to check this little bushing here, because I guess this can get wore out and cause that Bendix gear to wobble in there, so you don't want that. So check that out while you got all this open. We also went to the store today. Had to pull part numbers off the Polaris website to find out, because I didn't have the screws with me today, what size the screws were that go on the other side that were stripped. They're kind of like these, and they gave me the size for those so I could go pick them up today. So I'll go ahead and replace all those. Right, this stuff here, I don't think you want to put it on real thick. I really think it's just for keeping dust and stuff out of here, because there's really, unless you have a problem, there shouldn't be anything in here. So, just so you know. Alright guys, well, we got the starter tight here in this bracket. We managed to get this little red cap on about as far as we're going to, because that sucked. And now we should be able to put our cover back in. Alright, so let's get that piece back in there where it goes. Y'all, let's hope I don't forget the spacer. Should be that and that. I forgot that, but yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, look. And it actually lines up like it's supposed to. Now that I put the right that piece in there, it's supposed to be in there. Boy. If nothing else, guys, this will be one of those, make sure I don't make those mistakes when I do it, videos. So. Freaking tripod sucks. Alright, so now I gotta get this. That pushes on there. It feels good like it's supposed to, almost like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. I think this goes like that. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because look, this toast. We'll see if I can find one. Awful. So. Well, guys, after trying to start this thing, it sounded like it was trying to fire on the bottom end of the stroke, and it turns out I was right. It was way out of time because it sheared the woodruff pin and kind of mangled the crank, and it also made a huge mess of my flywheel. Look at that hole that's wallered down in there. Yeah. So, I guess I'm going to have to pull this engine and either replace half of the crank or the whole crank and the flywheel, because I don't think there's really anything I can do with that. It's pretty toast. So, I guess we're going to have a few more videos about how to do that.